Hi, my name is Marion of Portreath Bakery and Made Marion Gluten Free. Today we're going to make two classic Cornish pasties and an egg and bacon pie using our premixes from our Made Marion Gluten Free range. So today we're going to be using the Savoury Pastry mix. This savoury pastry is so simple to use, as all you need is a bowl and a spoon. So taking your bowl and a spoon, I've tipped the mix in. Using cold water, I just tip the water in. It's so simple. The water goes in. Right, so we've made our pastry. You can see it's quite easy to handle. It's just literally the mix and the water like you saw. And from this, we're going to form some pastry balls. That's one pasty. Get the other, and that's for the second pasty. And then we're going to have the other two pieces here, divide them in half, and that will be it for our pie. So that's the dough made. We're just going to pop this away, get a plastic bag. The reason we do this is so the pastry doesn't skin up. So pop it in there and just leave it in the fridge to rest for an hour. While the dough or the pastry sets in the fridge, I've taken the opportunity to chip my potatoes. Obviously you can buy the potatoes that you like, but it would be best for you to have something like a Maurice Piper potato. The Swede or the turnip, which is really sliced exactly the same size as a potato. You've got the onion, which is chopped slightly smaller, and then you've got the beef skirt, which is the underbelly of the cow. We pop our 5% of butter on, and then the salt and pepper at the end, and that's all you need to go into your Cornish pasty. Right, now we've taken the pastry from the fridge and I've rolled it into a disc. I've got a tiny bit of water in a bowl. I'm going to wet one of the edges, and I'm going to take the potato, pop it in the middle, seasoning, salt, lots of pepper, and then another layer of Swede in there, another bit of pepper, another bit of potato, and your onion on top. And then I'm putting the little bit of butter in there to give it its extra flavour, and a bit of beef on top. Take the pastry, fold it over. Because it's the gluten-free pastry, generally you'd pick the pasty up and crimp it if it's not gluten-free. But in here it's a little more difficult. So if you just fold and fold and fold it over onto the table, you will find that you still get the same kind of crimp as you would do on a Cornish pasty. Take a cup and just crack an egg and just give them a good brush. Right, we're going to make an egg, bacon and parsley pie now using the pastry. I've rolled out the disc of pastry. You can just pick it up on your rolling pin, pop it in your pie dish, and it's so easy to pick up, you wouldn't believe it. Leave the overlap so when we put the lid on it sticks in there nicely. And I'm going to take my eggs and just crack them straight in the dish. So there's your 6 eggs. Now just use your hand and just wet this pastry over the egg white. There we go. And that will seal the pastry top to it. Okay? And then take the bacon. Now I've used smoked bacon because smoked bacon has got a nicer flavour. And then typically in Cornwall we would always use parsley in a pie. I'm going to pop a little bit of pepper on top. Pick up the lid. Pop it on the pie. Right, just press gently in around the rim of the pie. Okay, and then take your rolling pin and just push. There we are. So that's the pie ready. I'm just going to egg wash the top, and this is just egg. And just paste it all over this, that give it a lovely golden crust. You should make a little hole because as the pastry bakes, it closes together, and then you will find that it will still rise up and you'll have a big gap. So what we've done is we've dug all the way through, not into the base, just like this, and that pie is now ready to go in the oven. And I would bake that 180 degrees for 50 to 55 minutes.